Hello and welcome back to Bible Witch Bible Corner. Today we're going to continue in Galatians. I'm going to read chapter 4, verses 16 through 23, starting with the English Standard Version. Have I then become your enemy by telling you the truth? They make much of you, but for no good purpose. They want to shut you up or shut you out, that you may make much of them. It is always good to be made much of for a good purpose, and not only when I am present with you, my little children, for whom I am again in the anguish of childbirth until Christ is formed in you. I wish I could be present with you and change my tone, for I am perplexed about you. Tell me, you who desire to be under the law, do you not listen to the law? For it is written that Abraham had two sons, one by a slave woman and one by a free woman. But the son of the slave was born according to the flesh, while the son of the free woman was born through promise. All right, New Century Version. Now, am I your enemy because I tell you the truth? Those people are working hard to persuade you, but this is not good for you. They want to persuade you to turn against us and follow only them. It is good for people to show interest in you, but only if their purpose is good. This is always true, not just when I am with you. My little children, again, I feel the pain of childbirth for you until you truly become like Christ. I wish I could be with you now and could change the way I am talking to you, because I do not know what to think about you. Some of you still want to be under the law. Tell me, do you know what the law says? The scriptures say that Abraham had two sons. The mother of one son was a slave woman, and the mother of the other son was a free woman. Abraham's son from the slave woman was born in the normal human way. But the son of the free woman was born because of the promise God made to Abraham. Okay. So, a couple of things I want to touch on in this video. The first question that is asked, am I now your enemy? There are times even that we probably face today that we know that what we're doing is right, and we know that sometimes the people we're doing it for or around, they might have known the truth at one point, but are either completely on a different path or in an undecided kind of tone. It does sometimes feel like not a friendly relationship anymore, but more of a relationship of enemies at that point. That's not the relationship we want. We want to be friends. We want everyone to know who Christ is and to be able to have eternity with Christ. Now, the other thing that I want to bring up with this passage is Abraham and his two sons. Okay. One was born the natural, normal way. The other one was born via promise. So on the surface, that might sound a little bit strange to some, but Sarah was in her 90s. Well past childbearing age. She had no way of being able to bear a child whatsoever. The only way she could is through God So God did make her able to bear a child. The slave woman, it doesn't necessarily tell us her age, but by all intents and purposes, she was most likely of an age of childbearing. So, natural way versus God's way. God's way with the promise is what led through what genealogy line led to Jesus. So, do we want to follow something that's man-made, or do we want to follow God? I've asked that question several times with this book, but I think that is the bare bones basic idea of the book of Galatians is, do you want to follow a man-made law, or do you want to follow God? I hope you find encouragement in this, and I hope you have a wonderful, God-centered day. Bye.